To celebrate Black History Month, the Opie and Anthony Show is recognizing those historic African Americans without whom this country would not be the melting pot it is today. Today we honor State Representative Alvin A. Holmes from Montgomery, Alabama, whose diction, vocabulary, and public speaking ability have set a benchmark for black politicians for years to come.
Yeah, what's wrong with the beer we got? I mean, the beer we got drank pretty good, don't it? I ain't never heard nobody complain about the beer we have. It drank pretty good.
Well said, Mushmouth. Stay tuned for more icons of black history.
What's the name of some of them other beers? Budweiser and what else? Miller?
That's funny. Celebrating Black History Month yesterday.
Yes. And we found out it wasn't by honoring any of the black women in history that have changed things. That black people just owe some of these women so much. But she didn't choose one of them. She chose herself, like she always does.
I think she should have. I think she's done a lot for black people. And I think that a lot of women, I mean, Oprah's kind of has done really very little to bring black women to the forefront.
Oh, I know. Yeah. What has she done, really?
Billie Holiday, I mean, another non-contributor musically.
Well, Tyra has to make it about herself. I mean, we've been talking about this for a while now.
Did she do a panty party?
I don't think she...
No?
Panty party! Oh, kiss my fat ass! Oh, kiss my fat ass! Oh.
Sometimes I'm a bad boy, yeah.
I was only joking. A Negro.
Fanny party! Oh, kiss my fat ass!
Say, are you about a size 14?
All right, anyway. This is what Tyra had to say yesterday. This is just unbelievable. This is her big announcement.
February is Black History Month, and today I'm honoring Black history by celebrating an event that not only changed my life and the direction of my career, but more importantly, it impacted the face of beauty for women of color everywhere. This month marks the 10-year anniversary of my appearance on the cover of Sports Illustrated magazine's swimsuit edition.
This is not real.
You know,
this cannot be real.
If someone else did this for her, it would even be too much. Like if someone said, Tyra, I have a show. What we want to do is honor you as a black woman in history here during Black History Month. Remember, you were the first black woman on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
Yeah.
So we want to kind of pay tribute to you. And then she should at that point go, please. There are so many other important black women in history
more deserving
that I would not even agree. I'll agree to help you with another woman in history, but I cannot possibly do this. That's if someone else would do it. It would be ridiculous. This passes any bit of ridiculous and goes into a realm of another planet.
This was important to her and her only.
It's sociopathic.
Right.
It's sociopathic.
It is sociopathic. She's insane. She needs mental help.
No one gave a crap that she was the first black woman on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
Do you hear how she's talking about it? Did you hear that? That the presentation there was like it was going to be something huge.
But it's like in a country that, like, you know, did have slavery, she's saying that this is a place where I was just kind of looked at as an object.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely.
Here I was. I remember when they snapped my picture and checked my teeth.
It's amazing.
And let's be honest, she's barely black.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was like a real dark woman on the cover of Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue, man, then you would take notice.
Yeah.
You would take notice.
Really. What's her name? Erykah Badu?
Yeah, there you go.
If she was on the cover, now you're talking some history being made.
Oh, yeah.
There's some hot piece of ass. Tyra, especially back then.
Look at the original cover.
Look at the original cover.
From a bit of a distance, you would swear that's a white girl on the cover of Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue.
It's kind of a good tan.
Yeah.
She's working with there. Now, that picture right there is not that big a deal to black women.
No.
It's just it's a hot girl. She transcends her race right there. A Klan member can reach under his robe and get it moving to that picture. That's how unblack she is in that.
Absolutely. Listen to this next clip, because this will really send it over the top.
And it meant so much to me because the moment the decision to put me on that cover was made, it was a decision to recognize and celebrate black beauty. And ultimately, what that SI cover did was it enabled young women of color to realize that they can dream big.
Are you insane?
Yes.
You're insane.
Yes. Wow. Yes.
Are you insane?
She has to make everything about herself.
Is it illegal to put a hit on someone on the radio? I'm just curious.
I don't know. I think there's an exception.
Oh, my God.
We've been on to her for a long time where her ego has to be fed constantly and it's all about her. But this takes it to a level I never thought she would ever go. Hold on. Max in Dallas has a comment. Max, go ahead.
Hey, what's up, boys? Well, according to Tyra, Rosa Parks is a hack.
Just an ugly broad of the bus.
Yeah, screw her. I brought beauty.
Yeah, this is just like Rosa Parks.
She taught black women they could dream. She's using the same terminology that, like, King used.
Yeah.
Dreaming. What are you...
Dreaming about... I have a dream.
I have 2 mountains. I've seen the 2 mountains.
Yeah, they're on my chest.
That someday men will be able to scrap to mulatto women the same way they do to white women.
The only people that are keeping track at the black people being the first at something are a small percentage of the black race.
Yeah.
The black population. A very small percentage. So I want to give them some credit today. They don't even give a crap who's the first black to do this and that at this point.
Wouldn't you think that, like, the first black, like, senator or first female black
astronaut?
Of course. I mean,
yeah.
Oh, my God. George is onto something. And it goes right back to her ego and all that. Go ahead, George.
O&A and Lil Jimmy. Good morning, fellas.
Hi.
I like your observation. Go ahead, George.
I just think this has a lot to do with Beyonce looking so good on the cover of that Sports Illustrated issue. She wants to bring it back to her. She was the first. She looked good, and she's jealous she doesn't look that good anymore.
Yeah, for the people that aren't keeping track, Beyonce's on the latest Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue.
Beyonce.
This year. Looking beyond hot. I think they did some airbrushing to kind of slim that butt down of hers. But you got to give her credit. She looks unbelievable on the cover. I think you're onto something there, George. Tyra's like, oh, my God, they're going to forget about me.
I got to bring it back around to me.
Yeah.
She is amazing.
Let's go to Cigars and Scotch. Cigars and Scotch, what's up?
Hey, what about, like, the civil rights people and stuff? It should be Panther Party!
Panther Party!
Black Panthers.
Panther Party.
She cannot keep things just in perspective. It's always got to be about her.
Yeah.
This big celebration of Black History Month.
They put you on the cover because you're a hot piece of ass.
Rap magazine.
They weren't making a statement or a stand or any of that crap for black women.
Black women.
You just happen to be the hottest girl that year.
That's it. Black, like you said. Look at her hair. Look at her. Well, that's Beyonce.
That's Beyonce.
Same thing. That's no celebration of black women either.
It's just Beyonce is really hot, and they wanted her on the cover this year. God bless her.
A black woman with natural hair. Like, you know, like that's a celebration of black beauty. If you put an African-looking woman on the cover who's really smoking hot, that's a celebration of black beauty.
You want Jimmy a bone through the nose and plates in her lips?
I want to hear from the...
Yeah, that's hot.
A dark woman with short hair. That's a celebration.
I want to hear from the Schwoogies today. Let's get the Schwoogies to call the show. I want to hear what they're saying about this today. Cousin Ed, what's up?
Do you remember the Barbara McNair show back in, like, the early 70s? It was kind of like a Dean Martin-y kind of thing. That chick was in Playboy.
No.
You don't remember Barbara McNair?
No.
What
about Pam Grier?
Oh, well, crashed the car.
Pam Grier. How about what's her name? The daughter from Good Times.
Thelma.
She was in a Playboy. We're not talking about Playboy. We're talking about Sports Illustrated.
All right, let's move on with Tyra.
Now, I know a lot of y'all saw me on the cover of People magazine recently. Did you see me in the red swimsuit going, you call this fat? Remember that? I was addressing my way.
Remember? No.
Well, we saw it and then we forgot because we moved on with our lives, you idiot.
Do you remember that?
Do you remember that? Do you remember? Don't forget about me.
Please.
Please keep talking about me.
How long till she shaves her head?
Oh, my God.
Oh, goes crazy.
You called it fat? Remember that? I was addressing my weight, and if you guys thought that me wearing that red bodysuit was a big deal, y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Because today, it's all about...
I love how she has to make the dramatic announcement about herself.
Yeah, because today it's all about me.
She's really trying to sell it to the all-female audience, by the way. Oh, get some dudes in that audience.
Yeah.
The reaction would be a little different.
Be nodding off.
Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Because today, it's all about this little red polka dot bikini.
Why are they applauding?
I don't know. She gonna hang herself with it?
And in honor of Black History Month, I decided to recreate the Sports Illustrated cover that I shot 10 years ago. I wanted to recreate it, you guys.
You guys, like didn't get the reaction. Says like, I want to recreate it, you guys.
She can't even talk like a black woman there. She sounds like Marsha.
Yeah. You guys.
For Black History Month. If I was black, I'd be pretty damn pissed off.
Yeah.
That you got this representing you out there.
And you are compared to her. She's the whitest chick I've ever seen in my life.
Now, Iraq, what are we looking at there? I see two pictures.
The
There's
one
Sports Illustrated.
And the one is the one she did 10 years ago, and that's the new one on the right.
Uh-huh. Why? Yeah. Those hips kind of got a little wider. She's darker for some reason.
Yeah.
I think they lightened her up in that first one.
Yeah.
Didn't really want to commit to the black woman on the cover, did they? Oh, my God. She's got the 8 head working on the newer picture. And her cleavage.
And her hips have started this.
It started that secretary spread thing where she's holding her hands down right by her hips.
Yeah.
Now, she's kind of doing that in the first one, but it's a little more sexy. Like she's got her hip kind of cocked one way a little bit. And in this one, it looks like she's holding her hips like, don't look at these. Don't look here. I'm covering this with my hands.
And remember, too, there's airbrushing involved.
And the between her breasts on the newer picture is like that's really dark.
Yeah.
What happened there?
I don't know.
What, did someone spray paint graffiti in there? What is that?
It's just getting
just very dark in there.
The first one, I'm sorry, man, is actually closer up. They chop that big dome. They chop her giant skull in the first one because her head was too big.
Yeah, and they put the hair down into her face. Like they gave her kind of bangs.
Yeah, this is really deceiving. Jimmy makes a good point. In the second picture, she's backed up to look as small as the one she did originally.
Yeah, they didn't put her as
You could tell
close.
she's further back in the shot.
Much
further back.
Someone's got to Photoshop that.
That is really deceiving.
Actually scale her up to the same size so we could really get a good view.
But in the first one, they put her close because A, she was much skinnier, and B, her head, she has a gigantic misshapen head.
Oh, my God. It is huge. I hear there's sonar in there, and that's how she catches her fish.
She looks like Dak.
Let's go to Amanda. Amanda, what's up today?
Hi. As a black woman, I'm really embarrassed for her.
You got to be laughing at this crap.
That is just so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, as a black woman, to get on a TV show during Black History Month and choose herself as the inspiration that young black women should have, is not only self-serving, but it's an insult to black women and the achievements that other black women have made over the years.
No, it is.
And this is coming from me, who is a just ridiculous racist.
Oh, it is actually an insult.
I laugh because it's true.
No, it's an insult. It's
Wait.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question? Who do you like as a black woman? Who would you say?
Yeah, would you be inspired? Are you inspired by?
What's that?
Oprah.
I think of Oprah when I think of someone to inspire me, not Tyra.
Oprah's a great rags to riches story. Like, she grew up, she got a lot of hardship early on, and from what I hear, she really worked to get to the position she was at.
Exactly.
That she's at.
Another thing, Tyra is not a typical black woman. So
No.
Who cares?
No, Oprah is a black woman. You see Oprah walking down the street, especially Oprah from when Oprah started making it. Believe me, she was looking like she was very fat. She definitely wasn't a fashion model.
It just showed how talented she was, that she was able to make it in the media looking like she did, especially in the beginning. Tyra is where she is today because she's a hot piece of ass. That is it.
Period.
That is it. She's not breaking any boundaries or anything.
She sucks.
Everything that she's accomplished in her life is because she had the good genes when she was born.
She's been hot.
That's it.
Exactly.
All right, thank you.
Oprah was never attractive. The color purple was about her cheeks. She was never a good-looking girl.
No, let's go to
Fatso.
She was great in that.
Let's go to Troy, the black dude from Long Island. Troy, what up?
Well, hey, what's up, guys?
I like that, Opie.
What up?
Yeah, I like that.
All right, thanks.
Try to relate.
What do you got, Troy?
Hey, listen, as sick as about as black as, I don't know, maybe Reese Witherspoon. I mean, she's basically a black Barbie doll.
Reese Witherspoon. It's a tribute to Black History Month. We're focusing on Reese Witherspoon.
Right. Well, Troy, also, it says here, David Duke did more for blacks than Tyra. Did you say that, Troy?
Yeah, I said that to the phone screener.
Very nice.
I mean, seriously, she's done nothing. She's absolutely done nothing for our community.
All right.
I have to say. Love you guys.
Well, we got just a little more Tyra because it's just terrific hearing her talk about herself over and over again.
And then BET comes up to me.
It's much vivid memory from the shoot. Any funny stories?
And everybody's asking me the same questions, but for some reason when BET asked me, it just like got me in my gut, like, oh my gosh, I'm the little black girl from Inglewood, and I'm on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
She's actually playing some type of race card here. I'm just a little black girl from Inglewood.
Yeah, you look just like every little black girl from Inglewood.
Move out of the sticks, gentlemen.
Like, got me in my gut,
Ben.
like, oh my gosh, I'm the little black girl from Inglewood, and I'm on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Like, I just, like, fell apart. And I think it's because I knew how many young black girls were going to be watching that interview. And so many young girls don't feel beautiful, you know, and they're going to see this.
They're not.
And be like, oh, wow, mommy, you know, I can have my dreams come true.
No, you can't.
I was on that cover. And not just dreams of being a model, you know, but dreams of anything.
Not just dreams of being a model, but like dreams of anything.
Being a scientist.
Yeah, you know, something lower on the scale. A model being, you know, the best thing, of course.
Oh, my God.
But, you know, curing diseases. Being an astronaut or...
I can't get enough of Tyra talking about herself. I could listen to this all day long.
She just must
She's delusional.
walk around all day thinking how great she is.
Sam's got something to add here? No? Yes, maybe? No?
What about you? Are you inspired, your half-blackness, by Tyra?
No, not... I'm inspired that she could manage to get a television show and focus around herself this much and be on the air as long as she has.
Okay.
And the women out there are buying into this crap.
Yeah.
That's why she's still able to do this TV show.
Also, she did mention she had to have a little bit of fabric added to the bikini top.
Oh, she did.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
When you get fat,
That's because they're coming...
The boobies do get bigger.
They're coming down a little more, too. The fabric is to, you know, I'm sure it was added because they're kind of gravity. It's gravity.
On the sides there.
Yeah.
You know who's an inspirational black woman? Whoopi Goldberg. Very successful, Oscar winner.
Radio show host.
Didn't do it on looks.
Didn't do it on looks. Very good.
Not if you ask Ted Danson.
Oh.
He dug her.
He couldn't have.
Some reason.
How gay was he that year?
He had to put his own wig over her face when he banged her.
Let's go to Martin from Hempstead. Martin, what's up?
Martin!
Dude, man. Tyra Dr. Martin Luther King size is killing me this morning, man.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
Dude, put Spinderella on Sports Illustrated, yo.
Spinderella.
Yeah, Spinderella.
Where's Spinderella?
Now, that's a typical black woman.
Come on.
There you go.
Later, bro.
All right. Yeah, Tyra's one of us. Meaning white.
Stop. She's white.
All right, here we go. The last clip for today.
Little black girl from Inglewood.
Now are we ready?
Oh, the big reveal.
let's see the new one 10 years later!
Oh. Wait, what'd she do in that clip? Obviously, she was just so thrilled. She was so thrilled with herself.
Yep. Yeah, she let the audience applaud her, and then
she allowed the audience,
and then some big streamers popped down from the ceiling.
It was like a huge event.
Like confetti came down, and that was her wooing and screaming, going, "Wow!"
Oh my God! She threw herself a parade, a one-woman parade.
The Mimi parade.
Do you think,
mate,
honestly, the writers of that show and the producers, when she
scenes.
leaves the room, do you think how many of them look at each other and kind of just roll their eyes and go, "Oh God, she's not going to do this"? Does she want to hold a parade for herself? She wants to do a one-woman parade. Just Tyra on stage with streamers and her screaming "Yay" for me. She was screaming "Yay" for me.
Yeah.
Can I hear that again? I gotta hear her going "Yay!" Like "Yay" for me.
And she's the band too, so she comes out. She's got the cymbals on each leg.
She's the one-man band, right?
Yeah.
You know what?
Is she great?
I gotta admit, we usually do a pretty good job with this stuff. We can't do this justice.
No.
How ridiculous this is.
I wish we could, but it's so ridiculous that no one can translate it.
No. How ridiculous this is.
It's like trying to speak Farsi.
Here it is again. Her allowing... Wait, what'd you say? Because that was really funny, Sam.
Allowing the audience to applaud her?
Yeah.
Allow the audience to applaud her.
Not only are they going to applaud, she's going to allow it.
And she had streamers and little popper things and balloons and confetti, and she yayed herself.
You know, she's this close to saying, I'm going to allow you guys to applaud me. You don't know how lucky you are that I'm going to allow you to applaud me, Tyra Banks.
Yes.
Ugh. More fatty pig fatty signs for Tyra Banks. That's what I say.
Please.
Fatty.
What are you guys waiting for?
Now are we ready? Can we have a drum roll?
Drum roll.
Drum
like
roll.
It's not good enough. Drum roll, streamers.
How about the roll on your gut? Is that good enough?
Now are we ready? Can we have a drum roll? All right. Now let's see the new one 10 years later!
I want to fully understand this clip, Sam. I really want to get into this clip a little more.
Okay.
What is she referring to when she says, oh, my God, herself? And how great she looks? Or the reaction she's getting?
I think her first "oh my God" came when the first set of streamers came down. Because obviously she was...
Oh, that was a surprise, right?
Yeah,
not that she planned it. No. Okay, what I want when we're applauding me is I want streamers. I want a drum roll.
She plans every
I want the whole
piece
audience
of that show.
Paying attention.
Yes.
See, the key, when people are celebrating you, you can't set it up.
No. You can't set it up.
You can't be part of the meeting.
You can't yay yourself. You need to be humble.
Right.
She knows not that word. It's humble.
Shouldn't she said like, "Oh, guys, stop"? Like, yeah. No.
You know, there's a little something. It's similar. I could tell, but I wish I looked like I did back then. But
right.
It's the same student. I think for my age, okay, it was 10 years ago. None of that. I look great. Woo! This is fantastic. More confetti.
She's like, how she feeds her ego. She's like a drug addict. She needs it.
She is addicted to that ego feed. You're right.
Yeah. I just know we're not doing it justice. I just know.
I wish we could.
It's just beyond unbelievable.
Don't feel bad, because it is impossible to do it justice.
Right? Like
only her.
She's throwing a parade for herself. She's throwing...
How much would it cost to take out an ad in Entertainment Weekly, a full-page ad that just says, Tyra is a fat pig?
Tyra's a fat
They wouldn't run
pig.
it. Hollywood.
A self-serving fat pig.
Hollywood just goes with it.
Ding, 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 ding. Gets that music going. And she's like, ooh. And what was she doing? Was she looking at a picture of the swimsuit edition next to the old one?
Yeah, that same one that E-Rock had up.
So she wasn't in her bikini on stage.
Oh, no.
No. So they could have done magic with that.
Well, not only could they have, they did. They did. Was talking about how she had a pimple on the day of the shoot.
Oh.
And then there was no...
Why don't we have the pimple clip? Get back in that office and get us the pimple clip.
My God.
What is wrong with you, Sam? That candy in your head is affecting your brain. We got to release some of that candy out of your brain.
So what she did...
All right, anyway...
was they airbrushed and made a faux Sports Illustrated cover.
Yes.
Where was the pimple?
It was on her face.
And
right on her cheek.
And she talked about the pimple she had on her face.
Yes.
It's on her forehead.
Can I get that clip? Is it good?
Absolutely.
Is it good?
Well, yeah, I'll get it.
All right. Thank you, Sam. We just can't get enough of Tyra.
Well, she can't get enough of herself. Let me take a look.
Her face and head is really irritatingly not attractive.
Well,
I'm not just bashing a hot chick. She has a big.
All right.
I hope that people see the two pictures side by side because it's an illusion going on here too. They put her back in the second shot so it balances out with the one she did 10 years ago. If you brought her more front and center, she would be so much fatter than the original picture.
And she's not doing the same lean.
Her crotch area, the magazines themselves, the pictures are the same size, but her picture on it, her crotch in the initial one is maybe a 1/4 inch from the bottom of the magazine. On the new shot, it is a full inch above. That's how much smaller her picture is. Zoom this in to the full size she is in the original. She will look giant.
Can we do that on our website?
You can Photoshop it.
Can we Photoshop and move the picture where it's supposed to be?
Cigars and Scotch, get to work on that.
No, I'm serious, because this is something the world needs to know. There's an illusion going on there, too. If you move her more front and center, you'll realize how much bigger that bathing suit really is, and how much wider she really is, and how much fatter she is.
And she's not looking like... She does like a little sexy tilt in the first one where she's kind of got her hip out. She's just standing there like a little kid on picture day.
Dude, she can't do any tilts in the second shot because then the rolls would show. She's leaning as far back as possible.
This picture is awful and it's unnatural and stiff. The first one she had oil on. She's all
she's
glistening.
oiled up. Her hair is in front of that big bulbous forehead. Her face just looks better.
The first one, I mean who wouldn't do just awful things to that body?
Thomas Jefferson, you don't blame him.
And all right, we would do awful things with the second one, but she's not completely representing what's going on there.
And this is really airbrushed. Look how smooth and bright over here on her thighs.
All right.
All
right.
Yeah, they got a picture of you, just a regular photo of you in the bikini.
Yep. Photoshop that. I want to see it in full size.
Do you know how destroyed she was by those pictures from Australia? She's redoing this bikini shot. She redid that. destroyed her psyche.
Because that's her whole life is feeding her ego. If she doesn't have that, she has nothing.
Can we get some? I would like if people are going to do Assault on the Media, please have Fat Tyra picture on the sign.
Right.
All right. It's